Hi guys, give me a second. I'm just making sure that all my socials are seeing my live stream. Sometimes it successfully multi-streams to all the social media platforms. So sometimes there are some glitches. So let me just double check. That's why sometimes when I first come in, you'll see me kind of preoccupied doing something. It's usually me checking out that all of my socials are correctly live streaming everything. So give me a second. How's everyone doing? By the way, Sunflower, I did see your donation. Thank you so much, Sophia. Sunflower89, thank you so much for that. Sunflower, can you remind me what is your zodiac sign? What is your zodiac sign, Sunflower? All right, Sunflower89, you are a Libra. Thank you so much for that. You're getting cozy and my stuff as well. All righty, so Sunflower89. My ex is a Libra too. Am I on his mind at all? I'm bored and curious and clearly thinking of him. I wonder if we are in retrograde, but then again, we are in Scorpio season, so if you've been feeling like you need some extra attention, I mean, I can see why you would be hitting on an ex or considering reaching out to an ex, but let's see what the cards have to say for you. So let me get this ready. Alrighty, so for you, we're going to go ahead and use The Influence of the Angels Tarot by Jody Baczynski, Barbessi. So let's go ahead and see what the cards have to say for you. Okay, so So for you, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a relationship spread, which we are going to see his current thoughts, feelings, and intentions. What does he intend on doing moving forward regarding you and him only? Like, does he intend on doing anything at all or nothing? Walking away will tell me all of that, right, on the position of his intentions, and it will tell me also his actions or his behavior towards you or his attitude towards you and the situation. And also this reading will tell me about you as well, your thoughts, your feelings, your intentions, and your behavior, your actions, or your attitude towards the whole situation. And as far as the relationship status, will tell us the relationship status as well. So he's done, but it's okay. So let's go ahead and see. So we have the World, the Magician in reverse, King of Swords, Four of Cups in reverse, Ten of Swords, the Devil in reverse, Nine of Wands reverse, Five of Swords reverse, Two of Cups in reverse, and in the bottom of the deck, as the overall theme, you do have right here the Nine of Cups in reverse. So as far as for me, when it comes to the Nine of Cups in reverse, usually when I see this card, I mean, because you did ask basically a yes or no question, so I feel like the cards are kind of telling me that they're kind of answering your question and they're also giving you a relationship spread. This is kind of a yes card, even if it's in the reverse position, it's still a yes card. So I think, is he clearly thinking of you? Is he thinking of you? Are you on his mind? You're totally on his mind. But when this card comes out, either there's a catch or there's a benefit or something like that. It's kind of like one of those yes but situations. We will see why. Maybe he thinks about you, but maybe he has an agenda. Maybe he's reconsidering reaching out to you, but he's got a plan, right? We will see what the cards have to say. But point is, this is a yes, but, or yes, but there's a catch. So let's see what that elaborates to. So let's start off with you. Let's start off with what the cards are saying for you. And sorry. Okay, so for your thoughts, what are in your thoughts? We do have the Magician in reverse. This could mean quite a few things. Now, usually with the Magician in reverse, this can represent pessimism. So maybe your thoughts about the whole situation, maybe they're not very positive thoughts. Maybe you just feel like he's not thinking about you anymore. You're thinking, oh, he's probably with another woman right now, or just not very positive thoughts, or at least not feeling very optimistic about this ever rekindling or coming about. That could be your current thoughts in your situation in this whole thing, when it comes to this whole thing. But as far as your emotions, you do have right here the Four of Cups in reverse. So those are your current thoughts, exactly, girl. I've been doing this for 10 years, okay? All right, so we have right here the Four of Cups in reverse. So as far as the Four of Cups in reverse, as far as your emotions, this tells me that, again, you were just talking about boredom and, being bored. And funny enough, this card, when it's on the upright, talks about boredom and dissatisfaction, because we see a woman who, she's here sitting on this tree and she's been in stillness, in a meditative state for hours and hours, maybe even days on end. It kind of talks about, I feel like when I see this card, it kind of reminds me of that point in Buddha's life where he sat in the forest and he meditated and he meditated and he meditated to manifest something. I can't remember exactly what, a miracle, I believe, that's what they called it. And then he was left with dissatisfaction and he was left with this, like, well, now what kind of feeling, right? But the universe is here to tell you, well, good stuff are coming, but in the future, right? Oh, let's talk about this card in reverse. This is talking about your feelings in reverse. So I think it's still about boredom and dissatisfaction, but when this is in reverse, we're feeling impetuous. We're feeling risque right now. We might be feeling tempted to reach out to this person instead. Okay. Maybe you've been feeling that way. Maybe if this is not about reaching out to him, maybe just being hasty or impetuous in a different way. Maybe because you feel so bored and dissatisfied with your current situation or with this situation with him, you could be called to like do something hasty, go and get attention somewhere else, right? If it's not him, right? So as far as oh, don't be shy, okay? I don't mean to call you out. As far as your intentions with this person, what do you intend on doing with the devil card in reverse? I do feel that at the end of the day, what you are going to end up doing is that I think what you're just going to do is you're just going to work on healing, moving on, letting go of this toxic attachment. So it seems like maybe you still think about this person or you still hold on to this person because maybe there was a really big sexual attraction or there's just something here in which for some reason you still called upon to think about this person, right? And maybe you're just thinking to yourself, what I need to do is I just need to cut this cord because the reasons, this person isn't good enough for me to even be in his life, or you're just not good enough to have this person in your life. And at the end of the day, your motives for wanting to reach out and your motives for wanting to reconnect with this person aren't enough. They are unhealthy reasons, unhealthy motives. And what binds you is the devil, metaphorically speaking, right? What binds you is lust, maybe even greed, money, maybe if this person gives you money, I don't know. Whatever it is. Point is that they're not good enough reasons. And this person really does more harm than good being in your life, being in your presence. And you're doing right with having this as your intention. Letting go of a toxic connection. And because you have this card in reverse as far as your intentions, this tells me that at least subconsciously, you know that this is a bad idea. Having this person back in your life isn't a good idea. Okay. So at least that's good to know. At least you acknowledge that. You might not, acknowledge that in front of me or in front of, YouTube and such. But 100%, I'm definitely pulling away from him because he's shown me his true colors. He does more harm than good. Right? Exactly. And as far as your attitude or your actions, about this whole situation in particular, you do have the Five of Swords in reverse, right? So I feel like as far as your attitude or your actions towards this whole situation is that I think you are in a place where you're not worried of being left behind or being left alone or this person walking away anymore because you're going to choose your truth. And you're going to choose to be your own best advocate in this situation. And I think you've come to a place in your life already where you're not afraid of people walking away in your life, from your life, simply because you're standing up for yourself. I think you've dealt with that before where you've been your best advocate and people have left you behind. And I feel like in this situation, you're not going to be afraid of that anymore. You're going to be like, well, I'm going to be unapologetically me. And if that's a problem, and if you can't respect that, then I'm not afraid of you leaving. And that's what I love. That's what I like. Okay. Sometimes swords cards are not bad cards. Depends on the position. It depends on the reading. And also sometimes the cards don't always mean the same thing. That's where my intuition comes in, right? So this is the best confirmation of what I was feeling. Unapologetically me. I love that. Exactly. Okay. So let's go ahead and see this person. What was his name again? I do remember it started with the letter E. Derek. Sorry. And I know we've read about Derek before because I do remember this name. Of course, girly, I'm always here. I'm always here for you guys, and I know I do this for profit, but I honestly love doing this. I really honestly love being here, and sometimes when I can't make it to my readings, like, I hate it. Like, when I can't be here Monday through Friday, I hate it. Like, I really do. Like, I really feel bad, you know? Um, so believe me, when I'm not here for you guys on the weekdays, I really hate not, I'm there with you guys where I'm like, fuck, like, I love just being here and gossiping with you guys, letting you know the tea. My favorite thing ever. Okay. So so alrighty, let's go ahead and see about Derek. Let's see what are in his thoughts. He is a Libra, you did say, and as far as his thoughts, he does have the King of Swords. So its court cards do usually represent the air signs Gemini, Aquarius, Libra, and so I feel like this is just him mastering the element of air, or at least in his thoughts. He's telling himself to um, be more of those qualities, and that is for me just being less about wearing your heart on your sleeve or listening to your heart, listening to more logic. He's not a person who listens to his heart. I'm going to pull an extra one for this one because this can mean a lot of things. This could be about him just not choosing love and choosing work or career. I see. This is a person of thought. This is a person of deep thought, and this is a person of logic. And like I said, this isn't this isn't an emotional person. He really isn't, exactly. So, especially with this Hanged Man now, the Hanged Man is an interesting card because it's almost like it's saying that it's almost like it's saying that because he's going to choose to think, because he's choosing logic over love, he's going to choose to think about things. So there's something here he is pondering about regarding you, regarding this relationship, situationship, or this thing about you. So again, going back to, are you on his thoughts? You definitely are. And there's something here he's definitely pondering about. There's something here that's marinating on his brain. And it's something in relation to him leaning more to logic and him being less emotional about things. And not making decisions that are unreasonable, right? Unlogical. Okay. I'm going to pull an extra one for this one because that's why we're here. We're here to see what's in his mind, right? The Hermit, again, they're not really telling us what it is. The cards are really just saying he's introspective right now. Maybe he feel because I'm seeing this card, and this is a very spiritual card too as well. The Hermit is almost like it's saying that the feeling that I got with this card is that there is at least for him, in his world, he seems to have acknowledged that you and him had a spiritual connection, or that you were in his life for a reason. And I think that's something that he's going to think about, that's something he's going to ponder about. That's probably he's going to go into a moment of stillness and meditation, it seems like, to figure out what that is. Because it seems like you're still on his thoughts. And for some reason, there's a sense of acknowledgement that there's something more here. You weren't just someone that just crossed paths, that he just crossed paths with. He definitely, because he wouldn't have these cards. And you wouldn't have that. You literally had fucking triple confirmation here that you're definitely in his thoughts. Okay. And they really want to make that a point here. They really do. Then again, that was your question, right? But they really want to make that a point here, that you're really still on his thoughts. And because they're not really telling me why or what exactly is he thinking about regarding you, or what exactly is he pondering about, I feel like because they're not really going into detail, I feel like That's the point. Like, I feel like he has a lot of unanswered questions, and that's why he's going into this meditative state, because I think he's gonna want to brainstorm on that, and I think he wants to know. I think he wants to figure out, why were you here in his life, or why are you here, or why did you guys cross paths in the first place? You're definitely on his thoughts. Okay. Well, I was preparing myself for a hell no, not even a little bit reading. Hey, I know I usually give bad news. I know I usually do, but hey, that I gotta say what I gotta say. But sometimes these readings are kind of a bit of a surprise, and um, sometimes good news happens, right? And that's why I'm here, right? Um, but as far as his emotion, you're not gonna believe it, but he's got the Ten of Swords, so he feels betrayed. For some reason here, he feels betrayed. He feels backstabbed. Maybe you can give us a little bit more detail as to why he feels betrayed or backstabbed by you. He definitely feels betrayed or backstabbed. Okay. As far as his intentions, what does he intend on doing moving forward from here on out? Nine of Wands in reverse. Now, when the Nine of Wands comes out in the upright, when this card comes out in the upright, this usually talks to me about how someone here is kind of almost worrying about the worst case scenario and preparing for the worst, right? Preparing for the war, the battle ahead. That might not even happen, right? But when this is in reverse, this is the coward card. This is someone who ran away before anything even happened. And for all we know, that like this could have just been an imagination, a delusion. And maybe nothing would have ever happened, but this person ran away, this person, boom, gone, so what does he intend on doing? He intends on, rather than talking to you or reaching out to you, or, maybe even, get together to figure out why you guys were in each other's lives, to fulfill this purpose, to fulfill this soul contract, so that you guys don't ever have to see each other again, if that's what this is all about, right? Nine of Wands in reverse. He's going to just choose to be a coward and run away, rather than figure this out, get to the bottom of things with you, or rekindle things, if that's part of the soul contract, right? And Two of Cups in reverse. His actions, his attitude towards this, I do think he's going to end up in another relationship. And that's so funny that you say that. Oh my God, that makes so much sense. I think his cousin wanted him to date after me so quickly. And then his cousin started dating, and he was done with motivating him to go out, since he wasn't anymore. Oh yeah, that makes sense. Yes. Yikes. I use those words on him, not to him, but when I talked to my sister, I said he's acting cowardly. Well, the cards over here are telling me I do think he's going to end up in another woman's arms. Okay. And I think that's what he's going to do instead. But you were on his mind. Okay. As far as the relationship status or the relationship situation, what is the relationship status? What's going on? We have the World now. The World is the last card of the major arcana. So when this card comes out, this is talking about a successful conclusion to a situation, right? So we've come to the final chapter of the situation. Okay. You think he is already seeing someone right now? Okay. Well, then that's what the cards are saying. He's going to focus on that. He ran away into another woman's arms, and he's going to focus on that. Okay. I don't think he's going to do anything about this anymore. And this confirms it also as well with the World. A successful conclusion to the situation. We are done with this soul contract for now. Okay. All right, Sophia, do you have any other questions for me? Thank you so much, Sunflower 8, for your reading. Take care, blessed to be. Don't forget to like the live stream, and I hope to see you again very soon. And Sunflower 89, don't forget to add me on Instagram. Okay? All right, it's just at Mermaid Oracle. It should have a blue check mark, okay? Alrighty. Thank you so much, Sophia. I just got your ad, Sophia. Thank you so much. Hi, Elizabeth. I haven't received a payment, but I'm double checking for you. Sometimes Cash App takes like a couple of minutes, so let me just double check. Girly, did you send it to my Cash App? Are you sure? $ Mermaid Oracle 1? Was it this Cash App? Okay, Mermaid Oracle 1. All right, all right. So you did send it to the right one. Okay, now I got it. Took a little while. You sent it like 10 minutes ago. Oh my goodness. No, 5 minutes ago. Sorry. Sometimes it takes forever. Okay, so you sent for 2 questions. Thank you so much. Oh, I wanted. Okay. Well, thank you for checking. Alrighty. So, Elizabeth, before we start with your question, can you remind me what is your zodiac sign? What is your zodiac sign with me? Well, this is your first time with me, I believe. So, what is your zodiac sign? Sun zero cap. I don't understand what that means. Can you explain? I figured, like your name seemed familiar, but then I checked the Cash App and it tells me that you've only just had one. I guess maybe you paid through either a different Cash App or a PayPal or something. But 0 degrees. Okay, I figured. Okay, 0 degrees Capricorn. Look at you. Alrighty, so for you, we're going to also use the Influence of the Angels Tarot by Jody Baczynski Barbesi. So let's go ahead and see what your first question is about. I'm looking for a trailer or an RV to be my home. Recent attempt to purchase protracted, then failed. I'm looking at large, small, old, new vehicles. Have little money. What do you see me buying or moving into? When? Okay, so first I'm going to see, when do we see you moving? Do we see you moving into something that you can call your own? Well, first let's see, do we see you moving? Do we see you moving in 2025? Do we see you moving in 2025? No. Do we see you moving in 2026? Do we see Elizabeth Miller, Capricorn, moving in 2026? No. How about 2027? Do we see Elizabeth Miller moving or relocating in 2027? No. My goodness. As a matter of fact, in 2027, there's going to be financial problems. Yeah, and in 2026, money isn't going to be very good either. I see you wanting people to either help you, or I see you wanting to work on a project or a business, and no cooperation, either no investments or just no emotional support. I see just no help, no support. And as far as 2027, I'm seeing that money is going to be a really big problem in 2027. Was many months ago from my first reading. Yes, I figured. Okay, how about 2028? Do we see 2028 moving? Elizabeth Miller. Do we see Elizabeth Miller, Capricorn, moving in 2028? Yes. And I see it being a very stressful situation too. You moving in 2028, I see that being a very stressful thing for you. All right, so let's see for... Do we see you in 2028 moving into an RV or a trailer? Into a mobile home? Do we see you moving into an RV, a mobile home, a trailer in 2028? No, I don't see it happening. No. Will it be a home, or will you be buying property? Yes. And you got Page of Cups, which this is a great card. It's telling me you have permission to dream. You have permission to allow yourself to dream and be a little delusional in your dreaming, okay? So, because this is what's going to help you make that come true. A little bit of delusion is going to help you with accomplishing that dream. I think in the sense of like keeping you positive and, visualizations, the visualization part of it, especially with the Page of Cups, that alone I think is going to help you staying positive and persistent in your goal. And then we see it happening in 2028. And like I said, I don't think it's going to be just an RV or anything like that. I think you would either buy a home or buy property. Okay. Any other questions for me, Elizabeth? Yes, but remember the cards did mention financial problems, money problems, but the cards did say to be persistent in your goals and your dreams. And as far as all of this, the cards are telling me, be persistent, don't lose faith. And how to change this? Well, I mean, honestly, like, unless you can change the economy, Unless you have a plan for the tariffs, I don't see how finances will get any better, right? So I'm gonna go ahead and ask as your second question, is there anything you could do on your end to speed up the process? Okay. But as far as like, if you're suffering financially or economically, I mean the whole economy is suffering, you know? What work for money do you see for me? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Did you want to change your second question? Or did you want to go ahead and pay for an additional question? You can do whatever, but I just want to double check before I ask this question. To work in P? What do you mean work in P? I'm not sure. Okay, you did also mention artwork. What kind of artwork are we talking about? Like paintings? What kind of art do you do that you want to sell? I can double check also on you doing tarot readings for profit too as well. But as far as artwork, I just wanted to double check. Okay. So you really like can really have like your own Etsy shop if you really wanted to then. Okay. You know what? I'm going to ask that first. I want to see if you should open an Etsy shop or open a little craft, like a little, online or maybe even a storefront where you sell your little, your homemade or your handmade goods, okay? So let's see, anything that you can create as far as your artwork or anything that you can make by hand. Um, all right, so let's go ahead and see for you. Do we see you? Would it be best for you to start a business where you sell handmade goods? Yes, as a matter of fact, I think that's what you should be doing. Not only will you be very motivated, and I see you like really being very happy with it to the point where I see you really working on it, making sure that it stays alive and making sure that the momentum continues going between you and your customers, your consumers. I really see you taking it seriously, especially with the Ace of Wands. And because we have the Six of Wands on the bottom, it's telling me that there's going to be a lot of success. I don't see challenges in your way. I see that you will be very profitable, and I don't see any challenges for you in that sense. Okay. My art is joy, but the office could be more money. My confidence to put me out there is damaged. Well, you shouldn't be, because you got the card of success. And because this card is upright, this is telling me right here, I don't see any challenges or blockages or envious people getting in your way. I don't see that happening. Okay. No wonder that we're talking about this, because I saw something about investments in 2026 and just not having people invest, and that being a little bit of a problem. So things might be a little bit more on your pocket per se. So it might be really hard for you to get either a loan or to get an investor in 2026. So in 2026, you're going to be left with doing things out of your own savings, right? So, okay, so let's go ahead and see. All right, so as far as doing, like getting a job, working for Uncle Sam, or getting a job doing office work, do we see that being a good and optimal way for you to make money and get you closer to getting that RV or house or property? Well, we saw house or property. So no. Six of Pentacles in reverse. No, it's just going to be a vicious cycle, and I think it's going to be more about profiting them than it being profiting you. I think it will keep you out. I think it will help you stay afloat, but that will be it. It's not going to be anything that's going to help you grow. It's not going to be any amount of money that will help you succeed or move on in life. It's just going to be money that will help you just stay afloat. The kind of money that you would be getting out of an office job. Okay. So, what was the other one? Oh, as far as being a reader, let's see, doing psychic or divination work. Thank God for that. I have loads of unfinished materials, so investment would be for production of my samples. Okay, so let's go ahead. What about divination work? What about divination work? What about divination work? That bring you money? Is that an optimal choice for you to bring money? Yeah, I think you should. I think you should. As a matter of fact, I do see a lot of emotions here, so I wouldn't be surprised if the people who will be called upon or be called to you, these people will, at least your first clients, I see them being very emotional readings, and readings that are going to be very impactful to you. Okay, so I see very impactful readings for you. I've still got to get a new trailer to move to an apartment or something because my current house is moldy and the neighborhood is violent and depressed. Yes, of course. One thing at a time. But the cards are telling me it's going to be very difficult. I don't really see it happening until 2028. But they are encouraging you to do readings, to do divination work. That's what I mean by doing readings. And I do encourage you to do your work, your artwork. Open that Etsy shop, start doing pop-ups. Okay, start doing those live streams on Whatnot and selling your stuff. Okay, no excuses. Any other questions for me, Elizabeth? I don't understand. I like the do art part. Okay. I don't understand what that means. Start with that and sell off excess junk as I build small income stream with joy of art stuff. Look to how to grow that. Okay, I don't understand. Maybe I needed an extra salad this morning. I don't know. But you're thinking about also selling junk. I think you have a lot of ideas, but I think if you try to like do 50 different things at the same time, you're gonna end up putting mediocre effort into everything. So as it is, you're already thinking about making toys, art, doing readings. You want to really add more to the list. Oh, you're summarizing what I said. Okay, but I need to thrive until then. Barely making it in current situation. Okay, you're summarizing. Okay. All right. So how else can I help you out? Because we already know that money is not going to be doing well 2026, 2027, and 2025. We don't even see you getting moving out. But even then, businesses take a while to build. So unless you're building some like Fortune 500 company or something, I mean, girly, I think 3 years is a pretty good enough time to buy a house or to buy something nice. Because I mean, the cards even said like they don't even see you moving into an RV or a trailer. You're gonna end up either buying property or buying a home. So, abs- I've absolutely got to improve my current living. Of course, and you will. And you will. The card said you will. It's going to take you until 2028 to get to that goal, to achieve that goal. But until then, we see you focusing on a business, making stuff from your, by hand. I can't really repair my current place. No, I understand. Believe me, I've lived in moldy RVs. I know what you mean. I know exactly what you mean. I used to live in an RV back in LA where that thing was built in the mid 60s, and literally the floor had holes. I know exactly what you mean. Okay. Do I continue dosing up on nutrition? What do you mean by dosing up? Is that going to be your next question for me? What do you mean by that? Oh, an attempt to improve my health while still living here. Dosing up on nutrition, meaning eating healthy? What do you mean by dosing up on nutrition? Do you mean vitamins? What do you mean? Okay. So you want to know basically, other than, of course, focusing on your goals to get you to the finances that you're looking for in order to move, should your other focus be your diet and exercise and your overall health? Is that your next question? Is that what your next question is going to be? Okay. All right. All right. So let's go ahead and see. Been very depressed from the environment. Oh my goodness, I can only understand. And what I meant to say is I totally understand how you feel. Growing up in my hometown as a child, I grew up in more of like an impoverished neighborhood in LA, and I know exactly how you feel. Like growing up, I felt like my environment was so depressed. My neighbors, like I would feel it, and I knew as a kid that I was an empath. I just didn't know there was a word for it. But I always knew it. Like, man, this place. I don't even want to say the city, but I remember thinking to myself, like, damn, like this place is so depressing. Like I can feel the depression, I can feel the sadness, people's anxiety, I can feel people's, anger, like goodness, I would feel it all the time. Hostility from the landlord and criminal neighbors. I can only imagine. Fearful area. I didn't know. I didn't grow up like this. Big demotion. Okay, okay, okay. All right, so I know exactly how you feel. And when I left that place, I have never lived in another city that had the same energy. Never. Never, never, never. It's just the environment that you're in, okay? It's just the environment that you're in, and you'll get out of there eventually. It's just about starting that business. You will be. Remember, give it about 3 years. In 2028, you will be leaving that place. But now, what I want you to do is work on building that inventory, okay? That's what you need to be doing, okay? But let's see, as far as this next question, should your other focus, other than, your finances and getting out of there, out of this mobile home, should your other focus be your diet and exercise and your overall health? So we have right here in the bottom of the deck the Hanged Man. And then for your spread, we have Six of Pentacles, the Lovers in reverse, Five of Swords reversed, the Fool reversed, Four of Swords, and we end the reading with the Five of Pentacles in reverse. So should your focus also be diet and exercise? Well, the cards are telling me I think they're telling me that I think it's just one of those things you should just balance. And I feel like the cards are almost like saying that should be a focus from the start. That should be like, not make it a focus, but that should be like an essential thing that you should be worrying about. Just like how we wake up and we brush our teeth, or every day we always drink a couple of glasses of water a day, because water is essential to our body. I think the cards are saying that it should be beyond just being a focus at, a period in your time. It should be something that should be essential and something you should be focusing on, or something that is something that you do, rather than it being just a temporary focus. So the cards are saying, like, just like how we wake up every day and eat our vitamins, or just like how we wake up in the morning and we brush our teeth. It's just essential. It's just something we do subconsciously. And I feel like rather than it just being a temporary focus, it should be something we just essentially do. Which I love this answer. Because they're almost saying, like, don't just let it be a focus or a temporary goal, or it's just something you do temporarily, but rather have it be something where it's like, important. Just like how you wake up every day to brush your teeth, or how, how we take a shower after we go to the gym. That's just something we do, otherwise that's not something we do. We don't just ignore all those little protocols. Kind of see it as like protocol. There you go. Eating healthy and exercise is protocol, not a temporary focus. Okay. A lot of reversals. Well, I mean, if you're a reader, you should know that upright reversals, that's irrelevant. It's about the position and about the question and all of that, right? So, yes, whether there are many uprights or many reversals, that's irrelevant. So, do you have any other questions for me, Elizabeth? That is going to be your focus, yeah. What about your psychic development? Okay. So what kind of divination work do you do? Like, do you read oracle cards? Do you read tarot cards? Are you more of a clairvoyant? Or you don't have a developed psychic ability. You've just been told that that's something you should be doing. Like, to qualify myself, or allow it, or do more classes, or what? Okay, well, tell me something. When you read for family or friends, do you still use a book? Do you still use your notes? Or you're like more of a natural, you got it. You can, your intuition flows. If the answer is the latter, then yes, go ahead and do your readings. Otherwise, if you feel like sometimes you forget or you get stuck in your connection, I would say practice a little bit more. I just get vibes for the most part, and occasionally I look at cards, but only for myself. Okay, so if I were you, I would start practicing with people, and then start practicing with people you don't know. But first, practice with people you do know. Make sure that you always tell them not to give a lot of background information, because you're practicing. Okay, so that's what I used to do. Okay, and that's how I learned. So, and then I started practicing with people I didn't know. Well, you can always tell people you're practicing. Okay, don't tell them Never say to take your readings with a grain of salt, because your cards will be insulted and they will never want to work with you ever again. Okay? Never say that out loud. I've had people who are practicing and they'll come up to me and they'll bring out their cards and they'll be like, please take my reading with a grain of salt. I don't know what I'm saying. And do not say that ever. Okay? Do not ever say that. Don't put that energy out there. Okay? You can say, like, I'm practicing. So if you catch me looking at my notes, opening up my Google Docs app over here and checking out what I have written about it, disregard, I'm practicing, you know? So you can always say that. I mean, when I was practicing, I was doing that all the time, bringing out my notes, bringing out my laptop, you know? Um, okay, so you do more like that kind of stuff, not divination work. Is that what you're saying? You do more like healing work, not divination. Well, the card still said you could do divination work. Okay, so your history is, I think when people do stuff like that, healing work and stuff like that, you guys would be fine in becoming readers. Okay, so you've done like Reiki and, you know, healing arts. Should you also do that as well to make money? Yes. Yes. As a matter of fact, you should. You should. I would do that. I would also still do professional massage and Reiki also as well. Okay, yeah, I would still be doing that, the Reiki, light worker stuff. The cards did say earlier too to become a reader. Um, but let's see. So you basically want to know if you're ready as of right now to read for people professionally, or if you need more classes or more studying. Is that your question? There's only so much I can do without incurring licensure and the uncomfortable networking and self promo. Yes, of course. I don't have any license. I never took a class. I actually learned by myself with tarot cards. But as far as like the Reiki and all that stuff, I totally understand when it comes to getting licenses and stuff like that. Okay. Well, practice clients are practice clients. You know, when I was practicing, I never charged. So that is going to be one thing I would do. Because you've only read for yourself, I would just like, you know, there are, you know, apps out there where you webcam with people. I forget what's the name of that website where you go and you webcam for people. This is just a suggestion, because I know there's weirdos in that website, but there's a website where like you cam with people, and sometimes you can change the camera, and you know, I've seen people where they get on it and they'll start reading tarot cards to people. You should try it. Or yeah, that'd be great, going to a park. I offered hands-on and herbs and they called me a witch when I said anything woo-woo. Well, since this is spooky season, I would have taken advantage of that and I would have made a joke out of it. But, you know, and then people wouldn't take you, you know, I wouldn't say wouldn't take you seriously per se, but I would say, like, you know, they would at least see the joke as like, okay, well, maybe I'm being dumb. And then they'll just go ahead and do the reading. Okay. Okay. Oh, you mean you've offered that to your trailer park people? Yeah, some people don't understand it, but some people will. But yes, I forgot the name of that website, you know, and you can do that, like, you know, and just practice. Just practice, you know, and you're going to be practicing with random people, and you know, take notes, you know, this card keeps coming out when people talk about this, or when this is happening in their life or whatever, you know, take your notes, right? Okay. So before I proceed with the next person, Elizabeth, do you have any other questions for me tonight? No worries, just giving you suggestions so you could practice. That's all. I don't have a license or I never took classes for readings. For tarot cards, and you can learn yourself, and I think if you do it right, if you teach yourself right, you can develop your own style and you will do fine. I'll see you again when I'm at the other crossword question time, right? You've been helpful tonight. Thank you, Elizabeth. Don't forget to like the live stream, subscribe if you haven't already, follow me on Instagram, okay? And I'll see you soon. Alrighty, so we have next Max Taco. How you doing? Hands on what? You mean like the healing stuff? Yeah, the Reiki and massage. Yeah. But the good thing is you have those. Oh, thank you. Well, thank you. Thank you, Elizabeth. And you're more than welcome to stick around if you want, chat with us if you'd like. You're more than welcome. But if you gotta go, understand. Taco, are you here? Hi, I was looking for my charger for my phone. That's what I was doing. How are you doing? Thank you so much for your donation. Thank you for coming back. You're always welcome to come back, of course. How are you? What's new? What's up? Well, what's good is that I got this, and now I got myself some edibles. Ooh. I wish I could show you, but they're being washed out. Like I got these that are sour patches, but they're called stony patches. Um, and they kind of look like sour patches. And then I got these that are watermelon. And then they're great. I know they do. These knock me out. They really do. They knock me the hell out. I'm worried. Shut up. Yeah, I'll eat one. Fuck it. A lot has to happen this week, eh? I bet Mars is in Scorpio, so people are going to be on each other for sure. Gonna book a private. We should, of course. Sabrina seems to be maybe having a positive shift. Who knows? Maybe it's legit. We will see. We will see. In for a good night. I know, right? I know. I'm a little afraid of eating one now. Yeah, maybe I should leave it. Exactly, amiga. In this life, we must know how to use God's medicine to let loose, right? Codeine, etc. What else? Right? Alrighty. Well, we will definitely have that private reading. Just, send me a message, send me an email. You have my WhatsApp number, so you can always message me there so we can figure out a good time to do your reading. Okay, bipolar, right? Yeah, I'm thinking about it. But the only thing is that after this, I'm gonna drive for like an hour. So I don't know. I'm gonna have a 1 hour drive, like 45-minute 1 hour drive after this live stream. So I'm not sure if I should. We will see. So I saw that you submitted a donation for 4 questions. Of course, if you have more than 4 questions, you are more than welcome to donate for more questions. Otherwise, what is your first question for me? You can most definitely go to the mountains for the first week of November, but staying in the coast would not be a bad idea. But I think what you're gonna end up doing is you're gonna end up choosing to go to the mountains. But the cards are saying, staying in the coast would not be a bad idea. Okay? Any other questions, Taco? I bet you love it. All right, well, let's see if we do see her coming. And then how will it be? All right, so let's see. Do we see her coming on November 15th? Yes. And as a matter of fact, I think it's going to be good family time. I do think she will come, and I think you guys will do fine. As a matter of fact, that's a really good card to see. Eight of Cups. Eight of Cups in situations like this doesn't talk about people walking away, which is the traditional meaning. The way I'm seeing this card, when we usually see when we see this card in situations like this, and especially in combination with the Ten of Pentacles. Now, the Ten of Pentacles, we usually see images of people eating on Thanksgiving, like we see right here. We see family time, right? So usually with this card, we see family time. The holidays are coming, so we're going to be in that holiday spirit with the family. You are her family, So I think with that card, I think she's going to treat you like family, and I think it's going to definitely be very family-like. Yeah. And I think because of the whole pilgrimage thing, I think it's just kind of just talking about like it's going to feel like family, and you know, we're going to have some good old, family times and stuff like that, And so the Eight of Cups, in a situation like this, I mean, we see Eight Cups representing the fact that we've built so much in this relationship. We've done so much. We've put so much energy, time, There's history in this relationship, in this socioeconomic institution, right? And I feel like what this is saying is that instead of leaving it, we're going to work on it. We're going to try to fix it. That's wonderful. I love that. I love that. So I do see that she's going to be there. She's at least going to be there on the 15th, but I do see her being there on the 15th. And I see good times. I see that you guys are going to work on yourselves, okay? You guys have so much history with each other. You guys have built so much with each other. And it's not over yet. It's not over yet. Okay? It's not over yet. I think you will. As far as, for the rest of October, I don't see any money heading towards you, which I see you feeling like things are quite unfair. Things are just not balanced between you and him. But I think for him, like he can't make up his mind whether he's going to send you money or not. But then I see that by the end of the month, by the end of October, he's going to decide not to send you the money. And then I see you feeling um, like the situation is unfair. As far as November, there's a 50-50 chance leaning towards a yes that he will send you money in November 2025, okay? So let me see for December. If we don't see money in November, do we see money in December? Do we see money in December from the Virgo? No, no, no. We got double no. But there's a 50-50 chance leaning towards a yes for November. Do you have any other questions for me, Taco? Taco, do you have a costume? Why not? You don't dress up anymore? You know, you could always put a black t-shirt and some cat ears on and put, like, a black thing on your nose and be a kitty cat for Halloween, okay? No excuses, alright? My costume cost me $20, alright? No excuses, okay? So let's see. Do we see you having fun on Halloween, on Friday night? Do we see you going out, doing something on Friday night? No. No. Will you be staying in and having fun on Friday night on Halloween? Yes, yes, you might have some drinks, but you have the Four of Cups, so there's a sense of boredom and dissatisfaction. But I feel like it's more of, things that we will be pondering in your mind. I feel like that's where the boredom and dissatisfaction part will come in. Um, but as far as it being horrible for something going on Friday night, no, I just think it's going to be a thing where you're going to be drinking. You're probably going to be in your head a little bit and thinking about things that will not be very optimistic, you know. But I see you more staying home, but I do see you, enjoying yourself, some cocktails, some drinks, some weed if you have weed, indulging yourself in that way. But I don't see you going out doing stuff like that. Tarot shirts, that would be great. I need to get a tarot shirt. I don't even have one. I used to. I used to have like different tarot cards. I wear black anyway all the time, right? So yeah, that's what I see you doing on Friday, on Halloween night. Should you find something to do outdoors, would you be able to find an event or something you can do outdoors on Halloween night? Yes, you can. Yes, you can. I do think that if you were to, you know, look and see if there's something going on Friday night, you can. Well, I might meet a very important person on Halloween. Now, have you guys ever seen the Ashton Kutcher version of the Steve Jobs? I know there's a couple of movies that were made about the life of Steve Jobs. Well, there's one movie that was made where Ashton Kutcher was in it. I haven't seen any of the movies, but from what I was told, on that movie where Ashton Kutcher comes out, there's this character who helps Steve Jobs kind of start Apple and was basically one of the first employees of Apple back in the 1970s. So he basically helped. They met in college, they went to the same school, and then basically went under Steve Jobs' wing and worked together to develop the whole Steve Jobs thing. And I think they were the ones that went together to India, and they learned all that stuff about enlightenment, how he was into, Hinduism and all of that stuff. Well, he traveled with this guy. I'm sure for those who read the book or at least seen the documentary and know that about that side of Steve Jobs, well, the person he traveled with was with this person. And I know I'm going to meet this person who is in their 70s on Halloween. Turns out that he is developing an app with somebody that I'm going out with on Halloween night. So that's going to be nice. So I'm going to meet him. He's going to have a Halloween party at his house, this guy that worked for Steve Jobs. And from there, I'm going to go out with my date. Yeah, I'm a little excited. I'm a little nervous. I've never met anyone that important. Or at least not that I know of, Yeah. Let's see how impressed they are by meeting a tarot reader, huh? Don't drink too much, but definitely drink enough. No, especially because I'm going to be wearing high heels. I'm not going to be drinking too much. I don't want to be falling and stuff. I'm not a fan of scrapes and cuts, believe me. It's one of my pet peeves. I do not like to see cuts on myself or scratches or anything. You're good, so it shouldn't be hard to impress. Oh, thank you. My costume, I'm going to be a sexy nurse, of course. I've always wanted, I have a thing where I like to do like generic Halloween costumes, like the devil. I was the devil not so long ago. This year I wanted to be a nurse. So I kind of have a thing where I like to do like the more generic stuff, just because I think it's so fun. So this year I decided I'm going to be a nurse, a sexy nurse. So I'm excited for that. I've always wanted to be a nurse. It's so sexy. It's a great Halloween party trick. Thank you. Don't forget the blood. Well, my partner, the person that is going to be dressing up with me, he's going to be a doctor. We're going to make him bloody. I'm going to be the cute one. Okay, I'm going to be the cute one. I might add a little bit of blood on me. I haven't decided. But as far as for my partner, he's going to be a doctor, and I'm going to put like, the scarring, and I know how to do all that, like costumey, bloody, like, like makeup art. So, but yeah, I haven't decided. I thought maybe just a little bit of blood where, I could still be sexy, but I haven't decided on that. I know for sure for my date, this person, a zombie nurse, right? I've always wanted to do a version like that, like a zombie nurse, maybe. And zombie is definitely one that I do want to do one year. Yeah, zombie. I definitely want to be a zombie. I want to be a mummy. I want to be a sexy mummy one year. It's got to be sexy though. Okay. Especially if your date is bloody, right? I know. I haven't decided, guys. I haven't decided. But I got the one, because there's two off of the Hustler website. I got it off of Hustler. And there's a red one, but the red one is kind of like a thong, so I'm a little too risky for me. And then there's a white one on the website. Let's see if I can pull it up. Well, I chose the white one. It's a little bit less risky, but it's still pretty risky. So let's find it. Two bloody people, Halloween romance. I know, right? So I'm super excited. I love Halloween. Halloween, I love. Like, I don't care so much for my birthday. Honestly, only because like my birthdays are right next to Halloween. My birthday's November 1st. So to me, it's like if me, the way I see it, and it's not me just lowering my standards or anything. Like, honestly, like if I have a good Halloween where I'm surrounded by people who took the time to dress up just like me and everything, and we had a good time, to me, that is the perfect birthday for me. I don't even give a shit if I do something for my birthday. Christmas is so expensive. I hate it, and I'm so glad that I don't have to worry about that shit anymore. But Christmas is expensive, but Halloween, I can do that any day. But here's my costume. Hustler nurse. So this is my costume. The one on the far right. Far right. Okay, not the red one. The red one is the more risky one that has like a thong. That's a little risky for me. But I got this white one. That's the one I got at the Hustler. And I think it was on clearance. So I think I paid $25. And then the stockings, I got like some white fishnet stockings. And those are going to be, those with everything, it was like $40 for me. So I'm just gonna do some cute makeup. And like I said, I haven't decided if I'm gonna make it bloody, but we will see. I have the whole day off. I'm not gonna teach yoga on Friday night, so I hope you knock out. Thank you. Add blood here or there, right? I haven't done a bloody costume since high school. That's why I'm a little tempted, because I do like scary stuff too. Like I do like doing the scary stuff. And I wouldn't mind combining it. Yeah, you know what? I'll just get up, I'll wake up early, and I'll just start doing my makeup so I'm ready by the evening. This is gonna be cool. Oh, my lighting. Oopsie. Alrighty. Not like Mel Gibson's Passion of the Christ bloody, I know, right? Right. Or like the Saw movies where like people are like over here like showering in blood. Well, if you play streaks, right? I was thinking about maybe doing like a big old scar like across the chest or something, and like put like stitches or something, something that looks like stitches or whatever, or something like, kind of make, we will see. And I'll probably put a little bit of like some bandages around, kind of tied around my thighs or something. Yeah, exactly. Something like that. Yeah, something. I'll figure something out, or maybe like a big scar on my face, or I don't know. I was even thinking maybe doing a thing like a thing where like maybe like if someone hit me like with a bat, kind of like doing like a bloody thing here on my head or something, or maybe putting like a fake axe on my back. I haven't decided. I'm gonna figure something out. But I do want to get like the syringes, because I know they have like pens, like writing pens that are made out of syringe, but they look like syringes, and they sell them on Spirit Halloween. I think I might get those, and just have one like in my pocket or something. But yeah, I haven't decided how how or if I'm gonna make it bloody. But now talking to you, you're convincing me to make it bloody. I love Halloween. I love Halloween. And like I said, it's not me lowering my standards for my birthday. It's just honestly, like, I like Halloween so much. I've always said it since I was a kid. I wish my mom would have gave birth to me on Halloween, not November 1st. Even though it's still the Day of the Dead, but like, I don't know, like, my birthday would be on Halloween. I'd be like the happiest kid on earth, right? One day short. I know, right? Now I gotta go buy like all this bloody stuff to make it all happen, right? But yeah. You have any other questions for me, Taco? Oh my god, my stuff is dying. Okay, so you want to do a private reading? We can do the private reading on, do you want to do it on Sunday? Send me a message. I'll be available Sunday, probably even Saturday. Okay? Send me a message. We'll talk about it. Talk to you soon, Taco. you.